Black Critic Crew. Let's get going. Let's kick it.
You got the first line in the video, man. How about that? Hey guys, the Black Critic Guy here with another movie warfare. And as always, I am joined by my co-host and my partner in crime, Joe from Agree to Disagree. Joe?
Agreeers, disagreeers, all my Trump hosts out there, welcome back to Movie Warfare. And this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good one, especially for Nostalgia Month.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a really good one.
We get a really good one at the last minute because me and Joe were like, what are we going to do?
It's like an hour and a half ago. We're like, oh, God. Oh, God.
I was trying to get you some topics, but you wouldn't do it.
Joe, where's my face? But we finally figured out one, and it's an awesome one, especially for fans of Pokemon growing up. I particularly was a huge fan of all three of the movies that we're talking about. Yes, I did like the third one. And I also like the fourth one. I think the fourth one was the last good one with, what's her name, Celebi? Yeah, Celebi was the last legendary Pokemon.
Forever.
Huh?
Pokemon Forever.
Yeah,
Pokemon Forever. That was the last good one, in my opinion. But anyway, so by the way, we forgot to introduce our special guest for the night. We got Caleb. I'm not going to butcher your last name, buddy, but we got Caleb, a.k.a. DragonSlaya817. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, thanks for the introductions, Black Critic Guy. I'm part of the Black Critic Crew.
That's right.
My name is Caleb, as the Black Critic Crew, and Joe from Agree to Disagree as mentioned. Well, thank you guys for having me here.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad that you reached out to us, man. When we saw your comments saying that you would like to be featured on one of our movie warfare or TV warfare, me and Joe jumped to the opportunity. You know,
I'm glad you did.
Like Joe once said before, this is like a big collaborative effort, you know.
And like you said,
oh, go ahead.
And like you said, this is blown out of proportion.
Joe, would you like to take it from there?
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. What was that?
I said it was blown out of proportion.
Blowing what out of proportion?
Just the success of movie and TV.
Yeah, no, and it's fun, and especially.
Oh, hey guys.
If we're going with a viewer on the show, like
a little present for you guys.
Having Dragon Slayers is a fun one because he's watched most of them, so.
Exactly. Been a dedicated. He's not only been a dedicated fan with movie warfare, but he's been always present during all the live chat. He's one of the first people to join in, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Dragon Slayer.
No problem.
For us?
No problem. And cut.
Hey, you gotta send that to me now. You gotta write your name on it and then put my postcard and mail it to me. I'm a real director, guys. I'm a real director. But
it's the problem I got from my friend's wedding.
You got that from a friend's wedding?
Yes, I did. When my best buddies, when my high school buddies got married, and it was a movie. The theme was a movie, so.
I want to meet that friend now. He had a wedding theme, or his wedding theme was movies.
Oh yeah. I even caught the garter. I warned him too, so. But that's beside the point.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, man. I wish I had one personally. But shall we get started with movie warfare, guys?
Yeah. That's
all right. So, Joe, care to explain to all the people watching at home, you know, next to the fireplace, what is movie warfare?
No.
No.
Hey, Joe. I'm gonna come over there and I'll smack your fresh one so good, your mama will feel it.
I still don't get the references. I don't know who
that is. To boot Joe out the call, raise your hand.
Well, Joe, how about this? Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, come on, you know that one.
That's Scarface, right?
Oh, wait, where's my sound effects?
Kidding. No, I'm kidding. Don't.
Wait, I need my sound effects. Well, see, now, it's too late now. It's already over. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Joe. You ruined it.
You ruined it. Wait, I got one. Hey, you mind if I say? Hey, Black Critic, do you mind if I do one?
Yeah, go ahead. Your face is priceless, Joe.
Okay.
Okay. So
Awesome.
shall we describe movie warfare?
Sure. Okay, so we're gonna be taking these three characters this week. It is Mewtwo, Lugia, and Entei. The main kind of, I wouldn't say antagonist because Lugia wasn't really an antagonist, but kind of main factors. Yeah, main legendaries, but main factors in the movies of Pokemon 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to be comparing them, their brains, their brawns, and their badass. And especially since they're Pokemon here, and we're doing Psychic versus Water versus Fire, I guess we'll kind of ignore that because the movies kind of took it in a different approach, which with these legendaries kind of being larger than life.
You got a point there.
We're going to go about it that way. So.
Well, Lugia was, he was right, a flying and water type, but at times he seems like a psychic type.
Right.
Yeah, see, you got the advantages right. You can fly and you can use water. That's two things I don't have, and I'm a fire type too.
Oh, right.
You was also, hey.
I meant he knows water. But.
You was also, if I remember correctly, you had I think like a ground type fire.
Yeah, I have ground, fire, and also a bit of like a psychic twist. Not like I can use psychic powers, but I do remember like in the movie, Entei wasn't really Entei. He was actually well, this is a spoiler, but he was a man.
He was the father. He was the father of Molly.
Basically, yeah, he transformed into like Entei. And then in the third movie, he kind of like lives with the girl and stuff. I guess, yeah, this is the time that we should describe our characters, right? I'm going to start with you, Caleb. Describe Lugia to us.
Well, Lugia, in a sense, is the guardian of the ocean. Also considered the great guardian. His powers, I've only seen one. It's Hydro Beam. And he can use that multiple times. But yeah, it is. And this is where I see his badass in one form. He's taken on 3 birds and shot both all 3 of their attacks in one spell swoop. Now, when he does get knocked down, he gets right back up because the song at its core heals him. But I think his power is undermined by the big of his by his biggest heart. He has a big heart basically. Because his heart drives him.
All right.
Nice play.
All right. Next is Joe with Mewtwo.
Okay.
Oh, that guy's so badass.
Yeah, Mewtwo. Everyone knows Pokemon. Pikachu is kind of the trademark, right?
I will admit, the first movie had a cop-out ending.
I'm gonna agree with that. Actually, I'm gonna agree with that sentiment.
But whereas Pikachu was kind of the mascot, Mewtwo was the badass, especially the original 150. He was the complete badass. When you're all kids, you were afraid of this guy. You loved to hate this guy, and he really transcended what was the original concept of Pokemon and really became something much larger. To this day, Mewtwo quotes are still all over the internet. Things he said in that movie still are relevant to this day, and the writing was actually really strong for his character. And the fact that he was a Pokemon, he had such strong lines, a strong presence, it really says a lot. But about the actual character, he is a Pokemon. He is a Psychic type. Now he's got Megas, but we're not getting into that because that doesn't have to do with the movie. But go ahead, Caleb.
He is a Psychic type, and he definitely can talk due to telepathy.
Right. Yeah. No. And he is a cloning kind of project by Team Rocket to try and clone Mew, who was out of the original 150, the rarest.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like a failed clone attempt, kind of. So yeah, he's a badass. So that's why I think he's the one.
I saw one of the movies, I think. They threw like a freaking cape or scarf on him, and he's standing on top of a building, and that just looks badass in my form. I mean, in my eyes. Sorry for stuttering.
No, you good. I wasn't a fan of Mewtwo growing up. It's always been Mew for me. Like, the minute that I saw Mew, I was like, dude, like, you see that little pink guy right there?
He's
like,
cute.
You know what?
Cuteness doesn't mean power.
This guy, no matter what Mewtwo does, he can never compare to the original. You see this? You see this, Joe? Never.
Tony?
Never.
That thing has about as much power as this tennis ball.
Don't even say that about Mew. That's my baby. Don't even. Anyway, I gotta describe Entei now, I guess. So, Entei is actually one of the other, like, for the new generation, I believe the second generation, he's one of the legendary beasts.
Johto Leagues.
Huh?
He's with the Johto Leagues.
Yeah, I believe he was in the second generation.
Second generation.
Am I correct, Joe?
Yes, second generation.
He was in the second generation, and he was one of he's one of 3 legendary beasts, which was Raikou, Suicune, thank you, Suicune, and then it was Entei. Entei was the fire type.
Go.
And Entei's that guy is pretty ferocious. I mean, he looks, first off, he's designed after a lion. What's more ferocious than a lion? The guy is a fire type, breathes fire, and then the third movie, he's not really like the Entei, I would say. He's
an Entei of a fantasy.
Huh?
He's an Entei of a girl's dream.
Yeah, basically, her father personified as Entei, basically, and he can talk and stuff. But he was still pretty badass. He was pretty awesome. And that's pretty much. I'm actually reading a little bit of his description. Like it says here, when it roars, it can make a volcano erupt on another part of the globe. Another part of the globe, guys. Another part of the globe. And as a member of the legendary beast trio, Entei is constantly on the move with no set place to hang around in. So this guy is a nomad, and he's just unknown. He'll go anywhere basically. So
technically all our Pokemon are on the move.
True, but they can be located in like certain areas. Entei doesn't have a certain area that you can find. Like, hey, go to this place, you'll find Entei. You know, you'll go to like to a forest, you'll find bug types. You go to a city, you'll find birds. Entei could be anywhere, kind of thing. But now that we described our characters, let's get into the first category of the movie warfare, and that's brains. Now, Joe, I know you're smiling over there because you're happy about this one, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Start us off then, buddy.
Okay. Like I said earlier, especially with the writing, Mewtwo was cast as a very deep and emotionally and mentally just scarred character that had a lot to say, and he really tried to get his message across. And just from that alone, I would say he trumps the other two in the fact that just how deep he was and how much his mind was actually working throughout that whole movie. He was a very smart character, and that's what made him so powerful.
Whoa! Hold up! I know Mewtwo was really well written and well layered as a character and a villain. You give me that. But he had a poor execution and resolve. That's a cop out. As an idiot.
Poor execution, I would strongly disagree with. Um, as a kid, I was afraid of the guy. I was quite frankly, I was afraid of the Pokemon. He was a very intimidating force, and I would say a lot of that has to do with just how mentally intimidating he was. He didn't need to really lift a big rock to scare you. It was all with what he said and how he did things,
And
and that's what made him
telepathy.
dangerous. Right, yeah, but like even just the stuff he said and just the reflections of his characters, just really, it was a very dangerous character.
He may have been dangerous, but the conclusion that what they gave, that what the writers gave to him, I feel was a total cop out. Because how can you make this such a menacing character and have such a traumatic past, have such an easily resolved, can be easily resolved? It's such a cop out.
I for one, Joe, I'm gonna.
What, Tony? What, Tony?
I think I gave you a heart attack.
What? Tony, I'm sorry, Tony. You're gonna need to speak up. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tony.
I'm going to secede to you the brains because nothing in the movie or in the canon of the show ever really says how smart Entei really is. He's more of the brawny type. Again, I just had to pick the brawny type.
Yeah.
But in the movie, I remember him not really being the smart one. He's kind of just there to be with the little girl kind of thing. Her protector, basically.
And was trying to basically bring back the family.
Exactly. He wasn't really brains. The only thing I have to say dealing with Entei, at least on a intellectual level, is his ability to go undetected for long periods of time. Like, the first time I bumped into Entei, believe it or not, guys, I bought, it was either silver or gold. I forget
It was
which
gold.
one it was.
It was gold.
Oh, no, I mean, like, the game that I had. I don't know whether or not
I had the gold.
You had gold?
I had gold. I played that boy forever.
My brother and I, we both would get one. One would pick like which color he wanted. Like for blue and red, I picked blue because blue's my favorite color. Yellow we shared, and then between silver and gold, I forget who picked what. I think I picked gold. But on my first ever mission, like when I was walking in the grassy knolls, I'm like, I get, and then all of a sudden Entei appears. I'm like, what? Level 60. I'm like, I only have a level 6 Weedler. What? Oh, no. And then he disappears immediately. Like, before I can even attack him.
You need, like,
and I've always tried to find him in the same spot, but never did. And so I'll say he's able to evade people, but that's it. That's all Entei really has.
Now, for your brains on Entei, I will have to say Entei was basically being manipulated or a result of the unknown and a girl's fancy or wishes that came to fruition.
Exactly. So as much as it pains me to say it, Joe.
Now.
Go ahead, Tony.
I succeed to you. I
think you made him hold his tongue.
I succeed to you. All right, I said it.
Now.
Yeah. What about you? What do you have to say about Lugia?
Me?
Yeah.
That guy's smart. He's always keep in the beginning. They don't even talk about. They barely talk about. He's basically an enigma. He's coasting around under the water, and he does talk, but they don't know he can talk. And as for brains, his brain is also linked to his tongue. His brain is linked to his heart. Sorry for that if I repeat myself. But throughout the movie, I have seen the vast camaraderie that Lugia shared with with all the characters, Ash, everyone, and and it takes a very smart person to know when they need to take a step back and realize they need help. Because he's facing up against 3 legendary birds: Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. And he's holding his own for a time being. But at one point, he swallows his pride and admits he needs help. If that's not intelligent, I don't know what is.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, but the fact, and I'm not saying, the fact that Lugia needed help is in any way, bad. But the fact that he needed help to take care of those birds when I know Mewtwo did not need any help whatsoever. I mean, he used these kind of clones. He controlled them to take out, like, it was an army kind of versus an army thing. But
he was the result of a clone, and he was basically blamed. Well, let me phrase that. He was basically a result of a clone, and was basically questioning his whole existence. And he came to the conclusion that both Pokemon and humans alike are the cause of his life.
Right.
I personally, I already seceded because.
Yeah, and I'm gonna rest
You
my.
waved the white flag. Hold on.
I can't say much for Entei's defense on brains. I can't. I got nothing. So.
Do you need a white flag? Need a white flag?
I'm waving the white flag. There you go.
You have that.
Wave the white flag. Well, I mean, it was kind of like
You're lucky
here,
they
this one. I waved the white flag. There you go. There you go. I waved.
You're lucky they didn't come out with this.
But so let's move on to bronze, which I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one.
That's the category.
Now, see, Joe, you have your fancy little psychic powers and stuff.
But they have a weakness.
You have your psychic powers and stuff, and you think you could use it. But if I remember correctly, the Unknowns also have psychic abilities. They are psychic Pokemons, and they didn't have any effect on Entei in the movie. Meaning, psychic abilities have no effect on Entei. Now, this is just me recalling what I saw in the movie. I remember them not having a huge effect, so that gives me an upper advantage against Mewtwo.
Hey,
now, as for Luke, oh, you got something to say, Caleb?
Yeah, I saw this review about Entei and the Unknown, where this may be a big spoiler, where Ash told Molly you have to believe in Entei to where he can beat the Unknown. And Entei is smashing into the force of the Unknown. It's like one of these abridged series where it's like Entei used the plot device, fires at the Unknown, and it's like super fake. Sorry about that. It was hilarious.
Are you saying that he is affected by psychic then?
No, I'm saying he used the attack on the Unknown and stopped him. It was a bridge thing.
Oh. Well, I'm just gonna like finish my point there.
I'm sorry
I feel like he has the upper advantage against Mewtwo with his psychic powers, and again, he's very evasive.
Yeah.
Mewtwo literally has to focus on the target that he's about to carry, and most of the Pokemon in the first movie, they're not known for their speed.
No.
They charge at him, he just goes
like child's play.
But with Entei, he's much faster than that. He's more agile than that. And I feel like he would have a hard time kind of like grabbing onto like Entei using his psychic abilities.
And I remember how hard it was to catch into Entei
just in the games alone, like he was always evasive. But now against Lugia, This one's a little harder since he's more or less located under the sea and he can fly.
Under the sea.
Don't get me started.
In an aerial battle, if he was out of the sea, I think that I think he might be able to beat Lugia, because again, they said that his roar is so powerful that it can make a volcano on the other side of the world blow up. So that is one powerful roar. Maybe could even stun Lugia. He falls to the ground.
Excuse me. Let me stop you there. Every time Lugia comes up off the ground, well, actually, under the water, he comes in a freaking F5 water plume. And mind you, that Articuno froze it, and he busted out of it. If that's not powerful, I don't know what is.
Good point there. Lugia's tough. Lugia, man, first off, he's a water type, which is always bad for any fire type.
I don't think he is. I think he's psychic flying.
Psychic flying?
He's psychic flying and water.
No, you can only be two types. I think he's psychic flying, and I think he just learns water.
Well, I mean, and secondly, though, he can fly. It's really hard to fight a flying opponent when you yourself can't fly either. So
yeah,
gives him aerial advantage while I'm stuck on the ground trying to roar my butt off to stun his butt. So
yeah, he's psychic flying.
But if my roar can make a volcano, blow up on the other side of the globe, I think it's powerful enough to stun Lugia to where he would fall. Then I would just hit him with a flamethrower or some type of fire blast and just cook his butt up. Just fried Lugia for dinner, guys. Come all in.
Tony, if you're just on the ground hard and I'm in the air, it's basically someone holding a tree in the face of a chihuahua.
Okay, to kind of go against both of you here, Mewtwo lifted up.
Ain't got nothing.
What was it? Arcanine and Nidoking or something like that? You remember
that?
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Arcanine and Nidoking? Okay, you might have had something with Arcanine, because Arcanine's a lesser form of Entei, but still.
Yes.
No, okay, wait. I was going to say, Arcanine was made originally to be a legendary, but they decided to go against it. And they didn't make him a legendary. Yeah, he just became a regular Pokemon. So I feel that the second generation was kind of them fixing their mistake. They wanted Arcanine to be legendary, but he wasn't. So in the second generation, they made Entei, which is kind of like Arcanine. He's very similar.
Arcanine is mostly fire and normal, if I'm correct.
Right.
And he's mostly speed.
Right. And I think that Entei was pretty much a second attempt to kind of make this dog a legendary. So I feel like Entei is kind of a failed, attempt at an Arcanine. Not failed, but
Yeah, but see, Arcanine is a dog. A dog.
So
Entei is a freaking lion.
They're the legendary dogs.
Really?
Yeah, they're the three legendary dogs.
See, it says here that they.
It's my legendary dog.
Here's a description. It says they're the legendary beasts, not the legendary dogs.
It was always.
It's basically comparing
to the dogs, but regardless, Entei was kind of a ripoff.
A Chihuahua to a lab. You compare.
It says here legendary beast. So
hey
they
Tony.
weren't really dogs. They were like beasts.
Hey Tony.
What's up?
Joe's comparison of Arcanine to Entei is basically comparing a Chihuahua to a lab.
I agree with that statement.
I would not say that, because Entei is pretty much, like I said, Arcanine was supposed to be a legendary. Entei actually was. I feel like it was their kind of, the word's escaping me, but them trying to do a second chance. But regardless, Mewtwo lifted them up with ease. Easy, just very easy. So him holding back Entei, lifting him up, doing whatever he wanted to do with him, be easy to Mewtwo. Same thing with Lugia. Lugia is coming at him, hold him in his place, toss him around, do whatever he wants. There is no stopping Mewtwo.
Might remind you that when he was bound, that Lugia shot not one, but two hyper, but also had what looked like a force field around him.
Okay.
I would say I think it would be a little more difficult for Mewtwo to get the upper hand on Lugia. Again, Lugia can fly. Now, Mewtwo can fly as well, but I feel like Lugia might have a little bit more of an advantage with his speed and agility. Again, and you said he was a psychic type too. So
Right.
what beats a psychic type?
Another psychic.
Ghost.
Another psychic.
No, psychic isn't good against psychic. Dark.
Yeah, one of psychic's weaknesses is
No,
other psychics.
Psychics and darks.
No.
That's it.
Yeah, dark, ghost, bug.
Actually, not ghost.
Wait a minute.
Not
Wait a
ghost.
minute. What
Not
is a
ghost.
ghost though? A ghost is a psychic type Pokemon.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Joe,
Ghost is
are we really going there, Joe?
Okay, I still play. So.
I play Pokemon.
Did you
Well,
wait a minute. Time out. Did you just say that psychic type is light?
No.
You go. Wait, no. I'm sorry.
didn't
You
say
said
that.
ghosts were light type.
No, I didn't.
What do you categorize ghosts?
Gengar before.
Wait, no, ghost is its own type, and so it's psychic. And
No,
is-
ghost is a psychic type.
Well,
No,
technically,
If we're going by the original canon, ghosts were psychics.
well, psychic and dark.
No, ghost has always been its own type.
Well, Joe.
Since
Well,
day one,
Tony-
I promise you, ghost has always been
To,
its type.
Tony,
to everybody out there, I want you to go out right now.
Ghastly was not a psychic type, ever.
Ghastly was a psychic type.
No, he wasn't.
Tony.
No, Joe.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Guys, stop. Hey, Tony, I got this. Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Like one great philosopher said,
Okay, no. There's no way to
we
disagree.
disagree.
No.
See,
Okay,
look,
ghost-
the table has turned on you. Now you're getting told that.
This isn't an agree to disagree moment. Ghost has always been a thing. Ghost has always
Ghost
been
is-
psychic. Bug,
I'm gonna drive up to New York and I'm gonna kill you, Joe.
Bug is good against psychic.
Dude,
Dark is
I'm
good.
gonna kick you in the Yankee punch.
But around the time the first movie was created, there wasn't the dark type.
It
That
wasn't.
came.
It was psychic and psychic.
No, I said no.
See?
Dark,
Hey,
not
guys,
dark.
we're going nowhere. Let's move on.
Okay. But nonetheless, you were saying what defeats psychic, dark, bug, ghost.
Well, not so much bug.
Yeah.
Poison.
But
That's
no,
what you're thinking.
no, that's nope. Psychic is good against poison.
Well, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our last category now, which is I can't say the word, so you gotta say it for me, Joe.
Oh, you can?
Badassery.
Oh, too late, Joe. He already took it from you. All right, so Joe, how are we gonna do this one? Are we gonna put them in a situation, or should we have them all-out battle, like just a big throwdown? Since they are Pokemon, they do fight.
Well,
So yeah.
Me too. He could just stand upon a building, throw a scarf on him. That's badass to me.
All right, so let's say that these guys met on an even field, like an even playing field, like they were on like a grassy area with no mountains, no hills, no trees, just open field, and they're all there and they're gonna fight each other. Who would win? Starting with you, Caleb. How would you say Lugia would get the upper advantage in a fight like this?
Well, that's depending on if they have water. But he can also fly.
You can fly.
So, it'd be pretty close. I'm calling it a draw.
You what?
I'm calling it a draw.
You're gonna say it's a draw?
Well, because roars can make people flinch and do different stuff. And I've seen episodes with Entei where he stamps on the ground and something comes up from it.
So his stomp will literally raise the ground from beneath them.
Pretty much. Well, rips it apart in flames.
I like where this is going. You hear that, Joe? Good old Entei.
No. Like
okay,
I
Joe,
said,
go ahead. What are you gonna say, Joe?
Mewtwo just is a pure badass. This is the badass category. He's a pure badass.
He had a hard time catching Lugia.
No, he would not have a tough time catching it. His psychic powers are so incredibly strong that he'd be able to lift both of them up and do whatever he wanted with them.
Nope.
I got one thing that trumps your little BA statement. Yeah, you know, Mewtwo can fight all those regular type Pokemon, you know, the 149 other Pokemons, but you know what Pokemon he had a difficulty fighting in the first movie?
Mew.
Okay, but Mew's not in it.
Wait, what is Mew though? What is Mew?
Psychic.
Mew is a psychic. Mew was the first Pokemon, and he is considered a legendary Pokemon.
Need I remind you, Jim, that Mewtwo is a freaking clone
of Mew.
Exactly.
And not only that, he is fighting against his equals. These are legendary. These are legendary type Pokemons he's facing. These aren't just your regular Joe.
And that's why I said
regular Joe. I swear to God, I didn't do that on purpose when I thought of. But anyway, they're not your regular type Pokemons. These are high class Pokemons.
And plus, Lugia is a flying, and he has somewhat of a force field.
So if let me just bring this up to you, Joe. If he had difficulty fighting this little guy, this little pink, plushy, nice, squishy, clean, oh, I just love him so much, kind of guy, what more with Entei, who is a brutal force to reckon with, and Lugia, who is literally the, the ruler of the sea, you said, Caleb?
Guardian of the Sea.
Guardian of the Sea.
Just call him Great Guardian Force.
Okay. But Mew has nothing to do with the other two. You're saying the fact that he couldn't beat Mew means he can't beat Entei and Lugia. But that has nothing to do with it. It's not like Entei destroyed Mew or Lugia destroyed Mew. Mew's its own thing. It's not in here.
What I'm saying is, Joe, is that Mew, just like Entei, just like Lugia, and just like Mewtwo, are considered high-class Pokemon. They are of a much higher level.
And much higher combo.
They are stronger than normal Pokemon. And if Mewtwo had a difficulty fighting just this guy, this small pink guy who is by the way is also a psychic type, what more when he's fighting Lugia, also a psychic type, can fly, has a hyper beam like a mother. I mean, he is a tough component. And then you got Entei, a legendary beast.
You also use Fighting Crunch. So,
but they're different Pokemon.
Huh?
They're different Pokemon. Like, you keep saying the fact that you can't beat Mew, and just because Mew's a legendary and the others, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand with it. But Mew's its own thing. Just because he couldn't beat Mew doesn't mean that he'd have trouble with Lugia or Entei. Mewtwo was a clone of Mew. Mewtwo's got his own personal kind of rivalry with Mew here. Mew has nothing to do with the other two. So I feel still that Mewtwo would have no problem destroying the other two. Because of his psychic powers and just the brute force that this Pokemon was.
You know,
go ahead.
The only brute force he has is what looks like to be a Psybeam, and that's only one attack. You gotta diversify your weapons, buddy, and he's very limited. So I called you on that.
Here's what I would do with Entei. So I said that this takes place on a grassy field, right? Well, there was the first mistake. You made it a grassy field. Guess what can burn really fast?
Grass.
So
well, that depends on what it is.
First thing I'll do is I'll burn the entire field so that you two would have to be forced to like take flight, like up there, right? Then I'm going to let out a monstrous roar, which will make you guys flinch and fall to the ground, back to the fire. Then I'm going to stomp, rumble the earth below you, make you like fall through the cracks as it crushes you. And then I'm just going to flamethrower, done deal, KO, you both are faded.
Nope, not Lugia. Need a match that Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno fired simultaneously all their attacks at Lugia and got their asses handed to them.
Yeah, but there has beens though. Nobody cares about the legendary birds anymore. You got the legendary beast.
That was also over 10 years ago.
So
if we're gonna take it into the context of now, well, what were you gonna say, Caleb?
So like I was saying, Lugia can somehow create a force field around himself and get your ass burned. But also, he can manipulate the ocean. So basically, wherever he is, you got water on your head.
Well, you know, like you told me once, Caleb, a wise man once said.
As wise philosopher.
I'm gonna have to agree
to disagree.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe.
I think that's what we ended.
Movie Warfare is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Joe, where's my pants? Wait, where's the laugh track at? Alright, Joe, where's my pants?
Wait. Hey, Black Pig.
Yo.
You know, that joke was awesome. Because everything is awesome.
This guy right here. He knows my favorite movies right here. Let's give him that. So, real quick, before we get to our little discussion, to everybody watching right now, all 20 of you, put in the comments hashtag which character you would like to win. So, if you want Mewtwo to win, put hashtag Mewtwo. If you want Lugia to win, put
hashtag Lugia for the win.
Lugia. If you want Entei to win, put hashtag Entei. Now, you don't have to vote Entei just for me. If you feel like Mewtwo has the upper advantage or Lugia has the upper, advantage, please vote for what character you feel like would win. So.
And those are the only votes we're taking. We're kind of doing that from now on going forward.
If you post anything else that isn't a hashtag, we won't count it as a vote. So remember, hashtag who you want to win. Hashtag
it doesn't matter if you do team.
Hashtag Lugia, hashtag Entei.
Yeah, if you do Team Lugia, that's fine too. So, yeah. Now we do these questions.
This live chat was brought to you by the Green Black Critics Slang Production.
There you go. The Agreeing Black Slayer Production. Oh, I got a question for you from Otaku with Glasses, Joe. It says, why does Joe have all the camera time?
I don't think I did.
I don't know, dude. You've been sucking up the camera from me, man, and I'm a beautiful guy, so, I mean...
Wait, no, he's not beautiful. Joe's not beautiful.
It's just all part of my plan.
Plan? For what? To take over the world?
I've said too much.
See, you incriminated yourself, buddy. Shouldn't have done that.
I'll be back for that comment later.
Alright. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say this. Joe kind of mentioned it. If you guys have any questions, be sure to send us some questions as well. We would love to answer your questions.
I could probably do a better job.
Well, what do you know? What do you know, Joe? Okay, Mewtwo is ahead right now, so stop crying.
I'm not.
But hey, Tony.
Yo.
I think I could probably do a better job at the ending. Well, your ending that you always say than Joe can.
Okay, I try doing it every week.
Oh, how you keep ruining the ending! So you're gonna get it right this time, Joe?
No.
I need to study.
Study. It's
I
so
can do.
easy.
I can do one take.
Hey.
One take.
If I can do. Hey, Joe.
Until then,
I can do your ending. You can do my ending.
okay. My ending is 3 words.
Hey.
How you get your friend?
Your
I never
ending
know.
is not just 3 words. Your ending is like just remember to hit that subscribe button because it just takes this
Oh,
much.
okay. We're going.
Subscribe. And let's see if we could agree to disagree.
Oh, hey guys, I do also have a YouTube channel. I have a couple of anime reviews. Some are more anime worth watching. I did a couple of slide videos because I do shipping.
Oh, you do? Wait, who do you ship?
Ichibuki.
Which one?
Ichibuki.
Ichigo. Oh, Ichigo and Rukia.
I even did my first
Oh,
video.
by the way, just for those who don't know, and I know Joe, you're probably like, what is this shipping? Shipping is a term where you actually take characters from either the same show or from different shows, and you put them together, almost like friendship or relationship.
Couples.
That's what shipping is.
Okay.
So for those of you who didn't know, but most people who are fans of anime know what shipping is. Like if I were to take a character from Hetalia, and then I wanted them to hook up with somebody from Is This a Zombie? That is a form of shipping.
Right. Okay.
Or let's say they're from the same show, right? But in the canon of the show, they don't ever have a romantic relationship. But I want them to have a romantic relationship. That's also a form of shipping.
Okay. Wait. So like Joe from Agree to Disagree and Megan Fox from Ninja Turtles.
No.
Like that.
Well, maybe kind of in the same thing.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
That passes slightly.
I'll
give you
give you that
T.
one.
It passes.
Okay. You want to get to questions?
Oh, we got one. Tony and Caleb, what do you think about Rock as Robin?
Okay.
Whoa. Rock as Rock.
Just kidding. No, it says Rock as Black Adam.
Rock as Black Adam.
I for one, I mean, I don't really care that much. I don't know much about Shazam or Black Adam.
Who?
I'm happy that The Rock got a role, in the.
Oh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, as is he gonna be the villain or is he an anti-hero, Joe? Did they say what?
He's the villain.
He's the villain? Okay,
Yeah.
well.
And what was
the
the question
villain,
again?
Black Adam. I'm just like, we'll see what happens.
I'm
Rock is
sorry,
Robin.
but I'm not really too big in the Batman series, and the only movies that I've seen The Rock in was The Game Plan, Tooth Fairy, and
all the bad ones, basically.
pretty much. They were in my mind. But to that, I say this. I am Groot. He needs a freaking Oscar.
Wait a minute, that's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, I know.
That's Vin the Rock Diesel.
I know, because Groot is The Rock.
But what do you think about him being like Black Adam?
Who? He's Black Adam.
He's a villain in the comic book Shazam.
Yeah, he's Shazam's main villain.
Never heard of it.
It's fun. It's interesting. I think it's a good character for The Rock.
Okay.
But
Seems interesting, but I'll never watch
But
it.
then again, Joe, you like to agree to disagree all the time, so.
Yeah, he's right.
Robin. Oh
I
my
do
God.
like the song Rock and Roll.
I remember I got your message when they announced it. You're just like, they're not doing Rock as Robin.
Hey,
They still can. You can still be 2 characters. Everyone you gotta do hashtag Rock is Robin. Tweet it to every single DC guy you know.
how about this guy? How about this, Joe? Tweet this. Hashtag Rock and Robin.
Rock and Robin is in the song?
Yeah.
Rock and Robin.
Okay, hashtag Rock as Robin, singing Rock and Robin.
That's too long of a hashtag. Nobody likes long
What
hashtags.
can you imagine?
What could I imagine?
Him, The Rock, dressed up as Robin, singing Rockin' Robin. Him
Wait,
on
wait,
stage.
Tony, let me have this.
Or,
It's like, hey, I heard you like Rock as Robin. So what I did was I got The Rock dressed up as Robin, singing Rockin' Robin.
Hey, Tony, let me have this.
you can picture The Rock just singing Tweedledee, you know, on
Hey,
top of
Tony, I got this. Hey, Joe. Hashtag Cena Thugonomics. You can't see it. My top is now.
Tweedledee.
No, tweedledee. Tweedledee.
Walks in the street.
I can't imagine a grown man like The Rock
And then he
going
does the
Tweedledee.
Can you smell what Robin is
Oh, hey,
cooking?
hey, Joe.
Yeah.
To that, I say this. Hashtag Cena Thugonomics. You can't see me. My time is now.
Oh,
Dude,
Cena.
Cena as a rapper is a joke too. That's
No,
That was
it's-
also around 10 years ago.
But Tony,
I still can't believe he had a rap career. I mean, how'd that happen?
I don't know. But hey, Tony,
What's up?
you wanna know what my present was for
What's
you?
that?
You know how he said you love Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Well, believe it or not, I grew up on several TV shows. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney. So I had Kim Possible.
Yeah,
Love it. Call me, baby, if you want to reach me. Yeah. Oh, by the
I
way,
mean, that still is one of my favorite like Disney Channel shows. So there's that.
very creative and the Danny fan Tom review doing the theme song while reviewing it. Very creative in your part. But I also have Boom.
You mean like when I did the overview using the theme song?
Yes.
What did you think of that, Joe?
I commented on it.
So I haven't read any of the comments yet because I've been out, but I was like,
I laughed.
how do I come up with the premise when the song of the show did such a good job already? So I just like, let me do it like I'm talking, like
I know. Well
spoken
done.
word.
Yeah, let's get a big hand for the Black Creek on that. But anyways,
We got
but
two
also
guys.
grew up on
Joe,
Boomerang.
stop using the sound effects, man. I'm
Yep,
annoyed.
that's exactly me.
I'm sick of them, man. Just stop it. Just sing Rockin' Robin.
but also Boomerang and I don't know what I forgot what else. But I grew up with Ed and Eddie. And I was one of the people who liked Samurai Jack. But I saw some other shows that people might not like. You probably don't remember Code of the Yoko or Zoids.
Ooh. Hey guys, we got a really good question here. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. You guys remember the Pokemon Ditto, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! That was annoying!
We got a question from Isaac Hunter Ford, a good friend of mine. He asked, how would Ditto hold up in a fight against a legendary Pokemon?
That's really fun because did you know Ditto's also a failed cloning attempt at Mew?
That
Very
makes sense.
fair.
That makes sense because Mew is pink, Ditto is pink. Mew
And-
was the first Pokemon, so
Right, and they're both the only Pokemon that can learn to transform. Ditto is a failed Mew cloning
Ditto!
attempt. So that's fun.
Ditto, I consider one of them to be the most failed Pokemon ever in the history of Pokemon ever.
Ditto?
Ditto?
Yes.
I'm more of a Dunsparce hater, but
I like Ditto.
Well,
yeah, I use
Dunsparce in a close
Ditto.
second. But
The-
this, it's just like poor drawing. It's
Well,
like,
again, going back to what they said, Caleb, he is a failed it's a failed clone of Mew. Like it's just turned into a gelatinous form that can transform into any Pokemon. Although in a sense the failure was a success because they did make a new Pokemon
it's called
that
half
can
success.
transform
And
into
he's
every
not
other
too
Pokemon.
bad because like I said, I still play. A lot of people, it's known. Ditto he's the sex slave of the Pokemon world. He is
Wait, what?
used. He is used to breed any Pokemon you want. You keep him in the daycare. You throw any Pokemon you want in there, and out pops an egg of that Pokemon. So he's used in that manner. So I would say he's not a failure in that way.
So how
He's
would
a
he
big help
hold up? How would he
in a
hold up
fight.
in a fight with all the legendaries? Now,
Well, he has weaker stats than who he transforms as.
exactly.
So,
That's the thing.
Let's just, for the sake of argument, say they're at equal levels. Like, let's say
okay.
Mewtwo is 50, so is the Ditto that he's fighting, transforms into an identical Mewtwo, and they fight. Now, the only thing I would say in this situation is that Mewtwo understands his powers more, whereas Ditto has to transform and then learn the powers himself. Now, I never seen this come into play in the show. In the games, he kind of just already knows the powers because he just copied. But
Yeah.
I would say, like, in the show, it might be a difference in a sense. I don't know. What do you think?
Nah. I feel like it's a copy and
Like,
paste.
actually, you know what? I remembered an episode in the first season where they did find a Ditto, and it had difficulty transforming exactly like one of the Pokemons because it would always have the black eyes. Remember? The black eye and the black smile, but you couldn't get the face down. So that shows that the Ditto has inexperience. So let's say that might be a defect with some of the Dittos out there.
Yeah.
So I would say in that sense, Ditto just might lose, and maybe he might even resort back to his Ditto form. Like, what do you think?
I think this. It's basically using the move substitution.
I agree.
In a sense.
What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I think the original would be. It's a case like Mew and Mewtwo. Mew beats the clone. I think anything is better.
By the way, you got a hashtag here. Hashtag Rockin' Robin singing Rock Robin.
Yes.
Rock as Robin.
Tweet it out.
Hey, Joe, I got another one for you.
What's that?
Hashtag Rockefeller.
Tony.
Yes.
I got news for you. Well, actually, the Zera.
You're finally gonna turn black?
Yeah, the operation is scheduled for next week. I'm really looking forward to it. But
like reverse Michael Jackson.
The Zera.
Wait. That might be a family guy. Peter, quick, change payment!
The
What were you saying, Joe?
The Zergpie actually has news for you. You have passed 24,000.
Wait, what?
You passed 24,000 subs.
What?
24,000
Really?
subscribers.
So everyone, bring out those sound effects. Congrats.
24,000 subscribers?
Wait, I really did? Oh man, I gotta play the clap. That's not funny, Joe. That's not funny. You think you're so hilarious, don't you? Don't you, huh, Joe? You freaking.
And the epic fail award of the month goes to Joe Beretta from Agree to Disagree.
I'm just kidding. I was the one that was hitting all the sound effects. But yes, thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing, for sticking around, helping me break 24,000 subscribers tonight. It's.
I'm glad to be here.
Hey man, I'm glad you are here too, man. It's like, oh my God, we are 6,000 away, guys. 6,000 away from reaching the goal of the year. 30,000, guys. Spread the word. Spread the word. Black Critic Guy.
Grow the crew.
Hashtag the crew, the Black
coming up with all the
Critic.
good hashtags, aren't you, Joe?
Well, me, I come with some.
Hey, I'm the gimmick guy. So,
Hey, I come with some good hashtags.
What's up?
I'm surprised I haven't got any questions.
Well, no, you did get a question. Remember? They asked you what you thought about the what's it called, the Black Adam.
I don't know Black Adam.
By the way, thank you, the ex Eric Pie, for letting me know that I broke 24,000. Thank you, man. I really
Well,
appreciate
I don't
it.
know about Black Adams. Okay, so
Black Critic Crew. So, you got the Black Critic Crew, the Black Critic Crew all assembled here.
Hey Tony,
Yeah.
you liked how I spelled the crew?
Yeah. Wait, did you post it here?
No, it was last time. It was like last week. I said like last time. It was
I have to go check it out then.
It was a.
But guys, we're gonna start counting the votes in a minute, so be sure to send out all your votes if you haven't done it already, and send out any questions.
Send us questions.
We'll do one question I see here. This is a fun one because I actually wanted to ask you about this one. Have any of you guys tried to watch the marathon of The Simpsons on FXX? He said last week, but it was like last week.
I tried to, but
I watched so much, and I have to say, Simpsons, it was good. It really reminded you how good the show used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, you forget, man. The Simpsons is a phenomenal show.
It was.
And I keep telling you, Joe. I keep telling you how great the show is, and you're like, no, man, Family Guy is the greatest show.
I got something to say about
beats Homer this month. You remember our wager?
What was it again?
If Peter beats Homer, you have to make a video saying that Peter is better than Homer.
And if Homer beats,
not necessarily Family Guy versus Simpsons.
If Homer beats Peter, you said you'd do the same thing in kind.
Oh, yeah, but that, what are the odds of that?
Please.
And it just happened. Hey, Tony, let me handle this.
What's up?
Hey, Joe, didn't Homer win?
No, they didn't do it yet.
No, for our thing, when we did Homer versus Peter. Yeah, didn't Homer win? Joe?
And to that, I say this. No beer and no TV make Homer something. So go crazy. Don't mind if I do.
That was one of my favorite. What's it called? Simpsons Halloween specials.
Fiesta Force. Oh, by the way, Tony.
Yes, my friend.
I spelled crew. CREWE. New Orleans style.
All right, let's count all these votes now. Okay, so Joe, get the counter ready. You ready?
I got the pencil ready.
All right, hold up. Let me just refresh real quick, so we have a clear understanding of all the votes.
Hold on. Lugia.
Yeah, the hashtags really started like I would say around 20 minutes ago.
Joe, nobody's asking you anything.
No one cares.
Okay. Well, we have one vote for Dialga.
Dialga?
What is Dialga? Like, is that their way of saying Lugia?
No, he's a legendary in the 4th generation.
Dialga.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, Dialga and Palkia were the two, like, kind of combating legendaries.
Yes. I remember. Diamond and Pearl.
Right.
Yeah, I stopped watching Pokemon after Brock. After Misty left, I was like, nope, no more Pokemon.
Hey!
Eye Candy is gone?
I still watch it.
Eye Candy. I
still watch it.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I personally never got back into Pokemon after Misty left. And Eye Candy or not, Joe, I felt like it wasn't the same show anymore, you know?
Hey. Tony.
Yo.
You wanted to do a slide video for Ash and Misty?
Oh, you want to do a shipping one?
Mm-hmm.
If you do a shipping video with Ash and Misty, I will post it on my Facebook page. Because that was a couple that I did want. That was a couple I rooted for. Like when I was a kid.
Same here.
I used to think Ash and Misty were gonna be together, and then Ash was like, "No, I'm gonna go chase my dreams. I ain't got time to be held down by you, woman." And she's like, "I'm going back to my gym." And then that's like, "So what? I got Pikachu. That's my pussy." Okay, that was a bit extreme, but you get my point, Joe.
You kind of toed the line. You kind of. There's one total line.
Okay, ready? We're gonna count the votes now, everybody. We're gonna count the votes. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down.
It starts at
ready?
15 minutes.
Everybody, quiet.
That means you, Joe.
1 for Mewtwo. 1 for Lugia. Another 1 for Mewtwo. Another 1 for Mewtwo. Another 1 for Mewtwo. 1 for Lugia. Another 1 for Mewtwo. Another 1 for Lugia. Another 1 for Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Lugia. Mewtwo. Lugia. 1 for Entei. Another 1 for Entei. 1 for Mewtwo. Another 1 for Mewtwo. 1 for Lugia. Another 1 for Entei.
One for Diglett.
Wait, there's a Diglett one?
Yeah.
1 for Diglett, I guess.
1 for Diglett.
And that's all I saw. So
Caleb,
what's the final score?
The final score: 10-6-3. Mewtwo wins. Just barely.
Okay. See. Okay, Joe. Here, let me be the one to do it first.
Just barely.
Good job, Joe.
Just by a score of 4.
You know,
I was right there to cheers.
You know, Joe, it's just, you know.
I came ready to rock.
You got lucky, Joe. You picked a well-known Pokemon as your champion. So what do you gotta say to all your fans who voted for you?
Thank you. Thank you. I think Mewtwo was definitely the superior legendary here. But no, honestly, thank you everyone. And I want to specifically thank Briar Road because he wanted a shout out. So I'll say, you know, there you go, Briar Road. But yeah, thanks guys.
I like this.
Awesome.
Give a shout out to all my subscribers.
Yes, and I'm gonna put a link to DragonSlaya817's channel after this video is done uploaded and stuff. Oh wait, what's this? What's this? Ghost is a light type and Joe is an idiot. Oh. Well,
Thank you.
Well, that was I didn't do that for what?
That's not a type.
Ghost is first off, Ghost is not a light type. Ghost has always been psychic, from what I remember.
Dude,
remember, I stopped watching after the third season.
Tony, we got a new hashtag.
Okay, I just looked it up too when we were doing it. Ghost has been around since Generation 1.
Yeah, and they were psychic.
No, they were ghosts. They can know psychic moves.
No! Why?
Yeah.
Okay, how come when I got the cards, they had the purple eye, and they were purple cards,
it was
making
similar.
them psychic?
Yeah,
psychic
I
is
told.
pink,
Yeah, I mean, Joe.
and ghost is purple.
Hey, guys, I have a new hashtag.
What's up?
Hashtag Joe's idiocy.
I like that. You know what? That's a new hashtag, everybody. Whenever Joe comes on here, you're all going to hashtag Joe's idiocy.
Or
you're gonna put right next to it
Isn't
hashtag
that the
Tony for
wrong
the
way
win.
of saying it? Is it idiocracy?
yeah.
No, it's gonna be Joe's idiocy. That's what it's gonna be, Joe. From now
Or
on.
Joe. Hashtag Joe hypocrite.
Oh, so last thing I'm gonna do here. Is I'm gonna do this Barack Obama impression
Yes,
from
I
Alex
was hoping you'd
Obama.
say that.
Yes.
Alec Obama 1 asked me to do an impression of Barack Obama, so let's see if I can do this.
Alec
Ready,
Obama.
guys?
Hold on. And action.
Oh God.
My fellow Americans. Me, Sasha, and Malia are chilling at the White House.
That's really
having
good.
dinner. As you can see, I like anime. To love anime is the American dream for all. So I say to you, my fellow Americans, beg you adieu. It slipped right there. I started sounding more southern.
I'll try to sound like Clinton if I can.
That's the only thing I know about, like, that's all I know about Barack Obama. He's like, my fellow Americans. But, I think that's it for now, guys.
Not touching the Russian one?
What?
Someone said do a Russian impression.
You do it, Joe. I did Obama.
I can't
do
this
it.
Is gonna be very
do it.
Dust, watch anime.
Do it.
Do it. You know me. You want to?
I'm not.
Do it. Watch the anime.
Every action.
Watch the anime.
Sounds the same.
You watch the anime. Watch Jorgen von Strangle will strangle you.
Everybody's waiting for it, so you gotta do it.
Jorgen von Strangle will come and get you.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. VN. I have no idea.
Drinks the vodka. Wait, Tony. Let me do a better Russian. I got it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was all three of us now.
Vodka for everyone. I played Nazi zombies. So Nikolai.
I can't do a Russian accent that good either, so I don't blame you, Joe. I don't blame you.
Neither can I.
But
You're
I guess that's where we're gonna end it from now, guys. So first off, I just want to thank each and every one of you out there watching right now for watching another edition of Movie Warfare with me, Joe from Agree to Disagree, and our special guest tonight, Caleb, aka DragonSlaya817. And starting off with our guest, what are your final words for the night?
It was really fun. I did not expect it to be that close. And
he got lucky.
Yeah, he did. And I wouldn't mind coming back on again.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll definitely try to have you back on. We have a huge list. We have a huge list of people, so there might be a wait list now. So
yeah, especially like the next month, it's like planned.
Oh my god, we got so many people we want to have on this thing.
Hey, if you want to check out some of my videos, just subscribe.
Yes, please check out his channel, which I believe is DragonSlaya817.
It is.
He does shipping videos, as he said earlier in the video.
And I'm about to do a chat series and some makings right now. I have an intro ready. I'm just working on scripts. I'm still getting the pictures too.
I'll try to slip in and check it out then.
I have 3 Ichiruki videos already. So check them out when you get a chance. I definitely have these.
Moving on to Joe. Joe, what are your final words for the night?
Again, thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Seems to be getting bigger and better every week. We're really enjoying this. Thanks to everyone who voted. Thanks for the questions, everyone.
You're just saying that because you won.
Lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, look at you smiling. Look at you smiling.
He looks like he had a girl over his place.
Guys, I brought a girl home.
Anyway,
go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
All right.
Thanks everyone for watching. Next week we're back with TV Warfare. Oh no, we did. Should we announce?
Yes, we did pick something.
Okay.
You want to announce it now, or should we wait till later?
Sure. I think we announce it now.
Yeah, you announce it. What are we doing next week?
Okay, next week we are doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Power Rangers versus Teen Titans.
Oh, I wish I could have been there.
That's and you know what? That's also following the whole nostalgia month thing.
Right.
So
yeah, definitely. If you want to see TV Warfare next week, go to my channel, Agree to Disagree, and it'll be Tony and myself on that as well, and a guest who
is to be determined.
Yeah, to be determined. Like we said, we have a few coming up, so.
You want me to say it?
You're gonna do your thing.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do it.
Do I?
No, you gotta do your outro, Joe. It's your calling card.
Okay, but
I'll do Black Critic Guy.
I will let Caleb do the outro for my video tonight.
there we go.
But you do yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, everyone, go over to Agree to Disagree and subscribe to Agree to Disagree. Black Critic Guy if you have not subscribed, and to Dragon Slayer because it takes around that much to do so.
That much?
That much?
Yeah, only like
Just that much.
yeah,
Not that much.
around that effort to do so. And then let's just see if we can agree to disagree. Boom.
Well done.
Drop the microphone. All right, so that was everybody. So now I guess it's coming to me now. So again, thank you all for watching the video.
Yep.
I really appreciate it.
Yep.
It made my night to talk to one of my most loyal subscribers, Caleb, aka DragonSlaya, and it was an honor to have him be on like this movie Warfare. He is literally the first subscriber to be on a live chat-esque video with me. So I'm truly honored.
And not the last.
Not the last. If you guys want to, I am willing. We just, again, it's going to be a long list.
Right, we do have a list. And I know Animeholics was one, and then Briar
Animeholics said he wanted to do one, and
Briar
we'll definitely look into it.
also wanted to be on it.
Other than that, I also want to thank you all for helping me reach 24,000 subscribers tonight. That was awesome. I'm ecstatic. Stay tuned for some more nostalgia month videos. I have a top 10 list coming out hopefully tomorrow. I didn't get to shoot it today because I had to deal with some BS, but now it's all fixed. So I'm gonna get to that. I also have a review that you all have been asking me to do, so stay tuned for that as well. And with that being said, Caleb, take it away.
Thank you, Tony. So until then, YouTubers, hit that subscribe button, and if you're new to the Black Critic Guy, welcome. So until then, I'm DragonSlaya817.
You want? I mean, you could try it again if you want.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, hey, you know, it's
I'm
fine.
used-
Joe still can't get it. So
Still can't even.
I got most of it right.
you got the excitement right. You got the hit that subscribe button. So
Okay.
if you want, take it away, Caleb.
All right. So until next time, hit that subscribe right button, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Black Critic Guy. And until then, peace, YouTube.
Peace, YouTube. And